Line drive to left. And that'll get down for a base hit. So he
Hey,
goes
no runner,
after the
eat it.
first pitch, and it's early trouble here this half of the inning.
So far,
Batting
so good.
second.
They get a scoreless
Right
top
fielder,
of the first, and now a
Stephen
leadoff single to
Piscotty.
start things in their half.
Stephen Piscotty stands in for the first time now, looking to stay hot. He's been a real force at the plate over the last week or so. Fastball runs a bit inside here. It's 1-0. EK, one-year-old ball clubs. The Cubs, as they take the field here this afternoon, they come in looking to make it 2 in a row as they were winners last time out.
And after the loss in the opener of the series, that was a much-needed win yesterday. So they can look to win this series and take 2 out of 3 if they can just take care of business here.
Nobody out, runner on first. And here's one that barely misses off the inside corner, 2-2. Well, time to look at our umpires in this one. Behind the plate is Dave Lawrence.
I think Lawrence is pretty consistent and respected for his strike zone. He doesn't seem to miss many pitches too often.
Skied into straightaway right.
Yeah,
Hayward
you got it, you got
moves
it.
over.
Mine.
He's got it 1 away.
Cut it. Hold it.
Now a moment here in St. Louis to look at the Cardinals starting lineup. Who do you have your eye on, EK?
Well, I love what Matt Carpenter brings to the table for this team.
Get ahead, stay
He's got
ahead
an
now.
on-base percentage over .450 in the last 10 ball games. He's been locked in at the plate, not chasing balls out of the zone, and it's been paying off.
That one will get out of play, and the count evens up at 1-1.
Hey, one away.
Ready with the 1-1 pitch. Swing and a liner, but foul. Runner at first here, 1 man out. Still 1-2 as he fouls it away. Swing and a miss on the fastball that time, out number 2. And with a quick breather here, let's take a look at the Cubs alignment on defense. It's brought to us by Majestic. Any thoughts, Eric?
Well, Matty, Anthony Rizzo is really the centerpiece for this Cubs ball club. Offensively, we know what he does. But defensively, he really holds this infield together. Very fluid over at first base, good soft hands, and has a good throwing arm as well.
Hey, 2 down.
Matt Adams will stand in now. He homered in the ball game yesterday afternoon. Watches a fastball right there for strike 1.
Hey, come on now.
A runner on first with 2 away. That misses wide. 1 ball and 1 strike.
Yeah, and when that pitch starts off outside, it's much easier to get a better view of it and then just lay off.
The 1-2 pitch. Strike 3 called, and the inning is over. 1 left for the Cardinals after 1. Number 41 settles into the box for his first chance.
Hey, play the first. Play the first.
Number 41.
No one out now.
And he starts him out with a strike on the outer
0-1's
half.
the count.
And that's inside off the plate with the fastball. It's 1-1. Line toward the gap in left center. And they'll start this inning off with a base hit as that one's through. Colton Wong get his first shot at it here. He's got to be hoping to turn things around because you see the numbers over the last 5 games. Not much going on there at all. Fastball too high to start him out here, 1-0. And he had him guessing there, and it's a ball and a strike.
Let's turn it now.
Hard to call that an off-speed pitch when it's a changeup at 88. That's a fastball for a lot of guys in this league.
A runner at first with no outs here.
Ball.
No offer on that one. 2
1
balls and a strike.
Count.
That's going to even up the count at 2-2. And another foul ball. Hit high and deep out to left center field. Schwarber ranging back. And this will find the wall out near the visitors' bullpen. Around third and being waved on home. And they're going to take a 1-0 lead as the run comes across to score. Jed Jerko will make his way in now as you get a look at his splits there on your screen. And he'll take strike one on the fastball, registering at 93 that time. And he falls behind 0-2. Now the fastball is right by him as he swings and misses for the first out of the inning.
Wow, and he hasn't missed a beat since his last start. Remember, he had 9 strikeouts in that one, and he's well on his way to a similar performance right here.
First pitch coming. Here it is. Yadier Molina is in with 1 away now as he swings and misses here at strike 1. Good hard slider there, but it runs away. It's a ball and a strike.
He showed him that slider running away 2 times in a row. Now might be a good time to call on that 2-seamer running in.
Oh, and this is swung on and missed. 4 strikeouts already, and that's out number 2.
If you're not expecting this pitch, it's hard to really do much of anything with it. And you can see this is a hard slider buried down in, and folks, that is nasty.
Stepping in now, Lance Lynn, as he'll go after the first pitch and bounce one foul for the first strike. We're in the second with the Redbirds holding a 1-0 lead. Here's one that misses high. It's 1-1.
Pitch count already becoming a factor. He's at 34 now, still not out of the second inning.
And he pumps the fastball by him here. 1-2 now.
There's not a whole lot of conviction in that swing. It was almost like an afterthought, like an emergency hat.
Has to be thinking strikeout here. Swing and a miss. Blew the fastball right by him. Chang Ho Park is into the box as we are all set to begin the third.
Park.
Here we go. Looks in. First pitch on its way. Now a fastball to start the third. That misses. It's ball 1.
Hey, one time, right now.
Here's a ball skied in the air near the line, back behind first. And 1 away now here in the Chicago third. Rendell Grichuk digs into the box in the bottom of inning number 3.
And guys, this is the guy you want leading on base in. He's your leadoff man, so maybe he can get things started, set the table for a little bit of a rally.
Called strike 0-2. And he couldn't get him to chase the 0-2 fastball. It's 1-2.
Well, I think that fastball is just for show there. He's not trying to throw this for a strike.
And a slider runs away from him there, and the count levels at 2-2. Pitch swung on and hit in the air. Hayward is in his tracks now. One gone.
Now batting.
Stephen Piscotty is at the plate now. Flied out in his first at-bat.
One out.
Takes this the other way to right. And that's going to get down in front of Hayward for a base hit.
Oh, my goodness. This guy is really starting to heat up now. That's 8 straight games with a base hit. He's been fun to watch.
Hit hard up the middle.
You got it. Turn it 2.
And that's through for a base hit. Make him 1 for 2 in this one.
No runner.
Matt Adams in now. He went down looking at his first trip to the plate. There's a good fastball on the outside corner as he'll take a look at strike 1.
Pretty cool right there. You know, it's so important in a tough spot to get that first pitch strike over. And he's able to jump ahead.
Smoke the other way. High and deep to left.
I go.
Schwarber racing back. He makes the catch, and the runner from second will tag and hit for third. And he is in there. Number 41 stands in with 2 on and 2 out here in the third. He's set. Here it comes. Ground ball sent back up the middle. And that is through into center field. A base hit. And to score is the runner from third. It's a 2-0 ball game. Into the box, Colton Wong. He'll try to follow up the double in his last at-bat with another big hit right here.
Boy, he had a great at-bat last time up, and he'll look for another pitch he can drive
Hey,
right here.
Plays it first.
Fastball here as he'll take a look at ball 1-0.
2 balls, no
Not
strike.
close. It's 2-0.
He's in a situation now where he does not want this game to get away from him. 2 guys on already. Now he's not in the strike zone to this hitter. He's got to reel it back in if you're flirting with a little bit of danger now with another ball.
Squared that one up just a little late. He's set. Here's the 2-2. Chop foul over towards the coaching box. Just staying alive, putting together a really good at-bat here. A 2-2 count. Here's the pitch. Good swing on a tough pitch, and he'll stick around to see another one. Out in front of that one, may have been looking fastball. Good job just to make contact. Hit to short. Gloved by Russell. Throw to second for the force out, and the side is retired.
Hey, I like the can up there,
Stepping in and ready for another shot, Chang-Ho Park. He flew out in his last at-bat.
Park.
Hey, stick to your plan up there, kid. Get your pitch
Lynn
and
comes
drive
set.
it.
First pitch on the way.
That's a ball.
Up and in for ball 1.
And I think that's been a big part of the problem so far. He just can't locate his fastball, especially
Wait for your
in
pitch up there.
situations where he has to.
This is hit softly to third, but pulled in at the hot corner, and that Jed Jerko will lead things off in the inning for St. Louis, and he'll be followed by Yadier Molina, who waits on deck.
Right here is an important time for them to climb
Go
back
right now,
into this
fellas,
one.
right
They
now.
definitely want to even this one up sooner rather than later.
Here's a
No
late
balls,
swing
2
and a
strikes.
miss, strike 2.
Boy, that's just pretty standard operating procedure right here. You get him leaning out over the plate on that slider
nobody
running away, and then you bust him inside hard on that fastball on the inside corner.
And a good bite to that slider as he swings through it for the first out of the inning.
Well, this is the second time he struck out so far.
Now
And
batting,
this is a
number
type
4.
of ball game where,
Catcher,
you know, it's
Yadier
wet out, the
Molina.
field's slippery, it's a little muddy. Who knows what can happen if you just put the ball in play.
Yadier Molina comes on with 1 gone here as he looks at a called strike 1. Molina swings and misses. He's in trouble now behind 0-2.
Wow, what a good time to take something off
Hey,
of that
strike
pitch.
this guy out.
And they
Get
had him
himself.
fooled pretty good on that one.
And he struck him out as well. So the bottom of the order providing little resistance here, and there are 2 away.
Pitcher, number
Not only has he
31.
rung up a lot of strikeouts, but he still hasn't walked the batter to this point. So his control has been really, really spot on so far.
Into the box now, Lance Lynn. As he'll take a look
Here
at
we go,
ball
guys. Let's go.
1.
2 outs here.
When he finds his spot there, 1-1. And this is taken for a called strike, and he's not in love with that call either. It's 1-2 now.
You talk about
A swing and a miss. That retires the side, and that will do it. 3 up, 3 down, 3 strikeouts. Not too. Rendell Grichuk comes to the plate
Leading
as we
off
get
for St.
started
Louis.
here in the bottom of the 5th.
Center fielder.
and in a pretty close game so
Randall
far. They'd love
Rtts.
to see this
Ball
guy
that's
get on
outside.
base so they can get a rally started to get back in this thing.
Yeah, here we go.
The windup and the 1-0 pitch.
Hey.
In for a strike. It's 1-1.
Hey, nobody away.
Now a swing and a miss,
1 ball,
and he's behind
2
1-2. Pretty clear the plan is to keep everything away.
And that's smart for most guys, but you've got to know
2
your
balls,
scouting
2
report
strikes.
because this is a guy that can cover the outside part of the plate.
Oh, and he's really got the strikeout pitch working now as he notches number 9 in the ball game.
Well, this is kind of a tough trade-off here in
Now
that
batting,
leadoff spot. For the
right
most part,
fielder,
he's been a pretty productive
Stephen
hitter at the top of the
Piscotty.
lineup, but those strikeouts just keep mounting
Come on
up.
now, get
And
ahead
I
of
don't
him.
care if you have leadoff
Ball
type
that's
speed.
outside.
If you're not putting the ball in play, you're not getting on base.
Nope.
Fastball misses away here. It's 2-0.
This is a guy whose numbers are on the rise, and This is a big reason why.
Nope, upstairs.
2 close pitches, 2 good takes, and now he's in a great hitters count, 2-0.
From the windup, the 3-0 pitch. And there's a strike as he'll try to work his way back. It's 3-1.
Full count.
He's behind on the swing there, and the count moves to 3-2. And he struck him out. The 10th victim set down on strikes thus far.
Well, this is a stroll he's taken 5 times in this series now. That slow walk back to the dugout after getting punched out.
1-0.
After a while, these things, they start to
2
wear
outs,
on
fellas.
you. You've got to try to keep the mindset that every at-bat's a new opportunity, but most of the time, that's easier said than done.
From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. And that fastball's too much for him there. 1-2.
Doing a good job right there of tying him up inside. Got in on his hands that time before he could get that barrel through the zone.
A little late on the fastball, but he's able to spoil that one off, and he'll get another chance. Trying to strike out the side. Here it is. Now a fastball, but that's easy to lay off, and it's back to even at 2-2. Got him swinging, and that will end the inning. Both teams battling the elements thus far, but we've got a tight game through 5. More to come on the show Sunday Baseball after this. Matt Adams will lead things off for the Redbirds here in their half of the 6th inning.
Boy, they've got some work to do here, but there's still a lot of time left in this game, so just chip away, chip away.
Chop foul right at home plate. It's strike 1.
Hey, no outs here.
And I believe they'll say he broke the plane, as yes, he did. It's ruled a strike.
Wow, and I think the heart of this system is right on top of us now because it's really coming down out there.
And he's just rolling right now, and even dozen strikeouts for him in the ball game.
Hey, EK, this is what they call a summer squall that's moving through here right now. I mean, it is absolutely pouring out there. It's tough to hit in, it's tough to pitch in, but you got to play in the elements.
Cubs have someone working in their bullpen now as a right-hander's begun to get loose. In now, number 41, as the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike 1. He continues to get ahead here. He's been in complete control.
I think you need to guard yourself from being overconfident, though. A bloop and a blast could still turn this game on its ear.
Just a bit late, and he's fallen behind 0-2. The windup and the 0-2 pitch. Can't quite get around in time to keep it fair, and it remains 0-2. Protecting on 0-2, so we'll do it again. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch.
Got it.
As he just continues to mow down these hitters. 13 strikeouts now. So this has been another fine outing for him this afternoon as we check out the league leaders in ERA.
Well, it's just business as usual for him, Matt. He leads the National League in that category. So far this year, nobody's had an answer for his stuff. He's been dominant.
Hey, now we got 2.
But the defense behind him has been rock solid as well.
Colton Wong stands in for the 3rd time now as he takes a look at the ball. It's 1-0. Just missing here, 2-0. breaks his bat as this one's popped up. And he'll avoid the fragments out there to make the catch that ends. Chang-Ho Park will take another shot here. He's flied out and lined out in 2 trips.
Well, 0 for 2, but he's taken some decent hacks. Could see a better result.
Come on now, one time right here.
And now the Cardinals get the bullpen working here. Both the lefty and a right-hander have stood up. Now a swing and a miss. Count. Took something off that one, and it's strike 1.
Here you go. Let it fly right here.
And he misses with it, 1-1.
Hey, come on now, big dog. Get your pitch.
Swing and a miss as he ran that in on him. A ball and 2 strikes.
You know, a lot of times
come on now, one pitch right here.
You're just conditioned to always look for something down. So he can surprise you with that high fastball.
Hey, let's
maybe
go, big fella.
It every once in a while. And when he does, you can forget it.
All right, come on now.
And a changeup swung on and missed for the first out.
I'll tell you what, I think this is what...
Jed Jerko steps into the box as the leadoff hitter here in the bottom of the 7th.
Well, it's a close ball game. They're starting to get late, so they need to get at least one back here in this inning.
Chopped weakly to the left. Dominguez comes up with it. A quick out number 1.
Yeah, 2 pitches, 1 out. And that's how you want to start an inning when you're already over 90 pitches for the ball game.
Hey, one gone for the Redbirds in the 7th. And here now is the catcher, Yadier Molina. A couple of righties starting to loosen now in the bullpen.
Nope. Ball 1.
Hey, we got one out here.
Fastball here as he'll take a look at ball 1. 1-0. Down the third baseline. But a foul ball, 1-1. Here's a high pop up.
Straight up.
Park
You got it. You got it.
He's got it, and there are 2 down now. Diaz will get the call to pinch hit here as we'll see what he can do with 2 out and the base is empty.
Nope.
Fastball too high to start him out here, 1-0.
Well, we've talked about all the strikeouts. The only side effect is right there.
Hey, we got 2.
He's run up a pretty high pitch count now.
Here we go, right now, fellas.
And he comes back with a fastball, 1-2 now.
Yeah, he's definitely still bringing it. It's the 7th inning, and we're still hearing the catcher's mitt snapping all the way up here.
Throws him for strike 3, and that retires the side. So no runs, no hits, no errors, and no one left. Well, you always hope to get a good outing from your starting pitcher, but this man went above and beyond in this one. He's our top player of the game.
Yeah, really a dominating performance out there. Look at all the strikeouts. I mean, they just couldn't touch him.
So that'll just about do it. For Eric Karros, Steve Lyons, and our entire crew, I'm Matt Vasgersian. This has been a presentation of MLB The Show. Both teams. Doesn't get much better than this. Afternoon baseball from Wrigley Field in Chicago. Today, it's the second of this three-game series between the Pittsburgh Pirates and the Chicago Cubs. These two should provide some big-time fireworks. First pitch is coming up. Starling Marte is in to start things off as he looks at a ball to start the inning 1-0. EK, one-year-old ball clubs. The Cubs, as they take the field here this afternoon, they come off another loss last time out. And in fact, they've dropped 3 of their last 4.
I just think they were sort of flat in the opener. They didn't play with a whole lot of inspiration, and that was reflected in the final score.
Now a swing and a miss on the slider as the leadoff man is set down on strikes to open up the ball game. A chance here to check out the starting lineup for the visiting Pirates. Eric, who should we keep an eye on?
Well, I think the focus has to be on the man hitting third. His on-base percentage is over 400 in the last 10 ball games. Done an excellent job of finding ways to contribute, getting on base, and setting up the guys behind him for run-scoring opportunities.
Hit on the ground to short. Throw gets him, 2 down. And with a quick breather here, let's take a look at the Cubs alignment on defense. It's brought to us by Majestic. Any thoughts, Eric?
Well, guys, they know their man on the hill has more strikeouts than anybody in the National League. Sometimes that can make you a little bit lazy out in the field. You just start watching swings and misses. You've always got to be on your toes, though, because the ball will be put.
Well, the play's been made, and that retires the side. 1, 2, 3 go the Pirates. And now it'll be the Cubs' turn in a scoreless ball game. Alonso Castaneda will stand in right on the heels of a 4-for-5 ball game a night ago.
Well, you know, he's been averaging at least an RBI per game over his last 10, so yesterday's performance shouldn't have come as any big surprise to anybody.
Starts him out with a slider for a strike.
And, you know, I think it's going to be important that when guys get their pitch, they take advantage. There it looked like he was taken all the way, and he may not get another pitch that catches that much of the plate.
Chop foul at the plate, and we'll do it again. Chopped in front of home plate. Lobaton gonna have to hurry. Throw to first will be in time, and there's one gone here to start the second.
Batting fifth, third baseman, Jung-Ho Gan.
Jung-Ho Gan will stand in now, and as you can easily tell from the splits, he's really struggled away from home.
Plays the first here.
A little tardy there. No balls and a strike.
And sometimes you got to cut down a little stride against a guy who's throwing this hard. Either you take that leg kick completely out of the equation, or you get it started just a little bit quicker.
So let's take a peek at the umpiring crew in this one. Behind the plate is Ricky Holiday.
Well, kind of strangely, Holiday has a bit of a reputation for rewarding the high strike. And that can really upset the hitter sometimes because the pitcher isn't usually trying to throw it there. So we'll see if any of that shows up.
Now, these infielders have been busy early on, and that's another ground
ball
here out for them. Probably not going to be the last one we see either.
There's a fastball to start him off, but that misses for ball 1.
That's a
blown away as he misses again, 2-0.
2 times here they've gone away, both pretty easy takes. And as a hitter, now I'm thinking it might be time they try to bust something inside.
Belted high in the air out to left. So they're going back.
I got it.
Still going back. He gets there to make the play, and that ends the inning. Down in order go the Pirates. We'll go to the bottom of the second. No score. Chang-Ho Park
have a rip at it up there, huh?
1 in, 1 out, and 1 on here in the inning.
Yeah, it's been a pretty good inning here so far, so we'll see if they can scratch another run across right here.
Swung on and missed. It's 0-1. Eric, we take a look at the Pirates as they take the field here this afternoon.
You can do it.
They're on a great run of late as they come in winners of 7 of their last 9 games.
Yeah, and when you're playing good baseball, suddenly first place starts coming into clearer focus. They've really made up some ground here this past week or so.
Here we go.
Hey, so you didn't drive it here?
Lock sets. Here it is on 0-2. Try
One
to
ball,
change
two
your
strikes,
pace
look
with
out.
2 strikes
Hey,
there,
get
but
your
it
plan
misses
up there,
1 and 2.
kid. Get your pitch and drive it.
Hard liner toward short. Well, this is pulled in by the shortstop, but he's safe at first as he gets back in time. Francisco Cervelli leads it off here. Bottom third of the order set to go here in the third.
Oh, he's
There's a swing and a drive, and everybody's just going to sit back and watch that one fly. A no-doubt home run. A solo shot here to left. 8th home run on the season for him. And the Bucks have drawn even now at 1 apiece. Freddie Galvis stands in as he looks at a called strike.
Hey, nobody away.
And he misses with it 1-1. No outs, nobody
Let's go,
on.
boys. Let's go.
Swing and he pops him up.
You got
over
room,
toward
you got
foul
room.
territory. And he's set down 1 away. Jeff Locke digs in with 1 run in and 1 gone in the inning.
One down, one down.
And a high strike there, 0-1. And that's inside off the plate with the fastball. It's 1-1. That's in there on the outer half. 1-2 now.
Here we go, here we go.
And the slider gets him swinging. 2 gone.
Well, he's made 5 or 6 quality pitches in this inning, but he just made the one bad one. And you can bet that's the one he's going to remember when he gets back to the dugout. Good job here, though, because he bounced back to retire the next 2 guys that he faced.
Starling Marte is in for his second plate appearance as he looks at a ball. It's 1-0. And he won't bite at that one either. It's 2-0.
2 really close pitches.
Hey, we got 2 down, fellas.
Normally this guy would be all over,
Come on, guys.
but he's shown some discipline here with 2 good takes.
And he'll just float a change in here now for a strike.
Hard to call that an off-speed pitch when it's a changeup at 88.
We got 3 and 2.
That's a fastball for a lot of guys in this league.
Swing and a miss much too early, and that makes it a full count.
He's come back strong since giving up the leadoff home run. Doesn't look like it's phased him at all.
Hit hard to short. Gloved by Russell. Throw on to first gets him, and the side is retired. So 1 run on 1 base hit, the home run. No errors, and no one left on base. We'll head now to Gregory Polanco. We'll start out the inning here for the Pirates to be followed by Andrew McCutchen waiting on deck.
Polanco.
Hey, we got no one.
And he gets ahead here with the fastball, strike 1.
And you know, if you're going to challenge a guy up in the zone with a fastball, why not do it on the first pitch? A lot of times he's going to be taken anyway, and you just bought yourself a strike that you can now throw anything off of.
Fastball, and he's quickly in the hole, 0-2.
2 pitches right on the outside corner. If he's going to keep looking at him, they might as well just stay out there. Why not?
Protecting on 0-2, so we'll do it again. Stung into the gap in right center for what should be extra bases. Polanco around first, heading for second now.
Cut it, cut it!
And he'll get in there, standing up with a leadoff double.
Well, that base hit is going to get his hit streak to 6 games now, so he's swinging it.
Andrew McCutchen
Hey, no one
stands
down
in.
here.
He's 0 for 1 after grounding out.
Gotta hold him. Let's go.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch.
Hey.
And a first pitch slider is right there for strike 1.
Well, that's just unfair right there. I mean, most guys throw a 91-mile-an-hour fastball.
Ball, I
He's
got it.
throwing a 91-mile-an-hour slider.
Pollard
cut.
is there,
Hold
and he
it.
has it for the first out.
The first baseman, number 34, Alonso. Castaneda.
In. Saws him off here as this ball popped into the air.
I got it.
And
Ball,
he'll
ball.
find a way to dodge the shrapnel out there to make the play for route number 2.
Just coasting right along here. Gets another pop-up. And
Third baseman.
look, he's barely breaking a sweat out.
Jung-Ho
out
Kang
there.
stands in. He's 0 for 1 after
Here we go,
grounding
fellas.
out.
Let's go.
Lays
Ball
off
1,
1-0.
no strikes.
And if he can get himself into a fastball count, don't be surprised if he has a big cut at something. Maybe try and break this tie ball game.
And here's a ball hit in the air. Hayward on the move, but this is going to wind up a foul ball.
Ball.
And that misses 2 and 2.
balls,
Boy,
2 strikes.
that's a good take there. I don't think I could have laid off that one.
Got him swinging, and that will end the inning. Pirates leave 1. On to the bottom of the 4th, tied 1-1. The pitcher, Chang-Ho Park, steps up to the plate in a sacrifice situation, so let's see if that is indeed on right here.
Textbook sack.
Here you go. Let it fly right here. Hey, come on now, big dog. Get your pitch.
And he takes ball 1.
Hey, drive that pitch, huh?
Come on, kid. See and drive.
Hey, let it fly up there, huh?
1-0 count. Here it is. And they'll try and play for 1
Dig,
here
dig,
as he
dig,
gets
get it
this
up.
one down. In time to first, and there are 2 away.
You know, in this situation, some people...
Josh Harrison
first here?
heads for the box to
Leading
start
off for
off
the
the
Pirates.
5th in this one.
Second baseman, Josh Harrison.
First pitch of the
Ball
inning
that's
is
outside.
taken low and away for a ball. It's 1-0.
Hey, we got no outs.
Sneaks
ball,
a
1 strike.
fastball by him at the letters. It's 1-1. Very difficult to get on top of a pitch when it's coming in that high.
Darn near impossible when it's coming at you in the high 90s. You just can't get your hands up there fast enough to stay on top.
And another foul ball. Here's the 1-2 delivery. Pitch swung on and hit in the
You
air.
go, you
Toward
go.
the line and right. In there, a base hit.
Now batting,
Francisco
catcher.
Cervelli
Hey, get ahead.
stands
Francisco
in
ahead right
again.
now.
He got a hold of one and went yard in his first plate appearance.
Yeah, and he jumped all
Ball that's
over a
outside.
first pitch fastball in that at-bat and just drove it right out of here. So let's see if he's aggressive early in the count once again.
The 1-0 delivery. Shot to third. And that'll get down for a base hit.
No runner. Hold it right there. Hold it.
The batter, number 13.
Striding into the box, Freddie Galvis. His last at-bat didn't go his way as he popped out in foul territory.
Yeah, his swing definitely broke down a little bit last time. He got
Count
way
1-0.
underneath
All right,
the
knock
ball.
it down,
So
infield.
it'll be interesting to see if he can make that adjustment and stay on top of the ball here.
No outs here.
Boy, that fastball is just sizzling up there. 1-1.
1 ball.
1-2
2
as the
strikes.
changeup had him out in front there.
Yeah, right over the top of that one.
Let's roll it up.
Double play ball would be a
He's
killer
out.
here, so he's got to find something he can square up.
On to Rizzo, and it's a double play.
Now batting,
Jeff Locke
Catcher.
is into the box.
Jeff
He was a
Locke.
strikeout victim
Got a hold
in his
right
first
here. Let's
try.
go.
0-1.
Not even close on that swing. No balls and a strike.
And even after the double play, you can still make something out of this inning with a simple base hit here.
Hey, now we got
Not
2.
a
We
bad
got
pitch
2.
there
Strikes
with
to
2
count.
strikes, but it misses 1-2.
Not a real good 0-2 there. You don't necessarily want it in the zone, but you do want to at least give him something to think about.
He's set. Here's the 2-2. He pulls this one into right, and that's going to get down in front of Hayward for a base hit. In to score is the runner from third. It's now a 2-1 ball game.
And you can see the pitching coach heading for the mound. And this is nothing more than just trying to reassure your guy and give him a chance to compose himself. And he's been great so far, so there's no reason to think that he can't work out of this.
Starling Marte steps in to try and keep things going now with a runner at first following the RBI single.
Now.
Yeah.
And that's on the outside corner for a strike. This is popped up.
Up!
Rizzo is there for it.
Mine.
And the inning is over. So it's 1 run on 3 hits, no errors, and 1 man left on. Home half of the 5th coming up. Gregory Polanco makes his way to the box to lead us off in the 6th inning.
Gregory Polanco.
Hey, nobody out now.
And that's in there for strike 1. Not too many strikeouts on the ledger for him so far, but it hasn't really mattered.
Yeah, I think ideally you'd like to see him miss a few more bats, but as long as you're keeping guys off balance and you're letting your defense help you, you don't need to strike a ton of guys out to be successful.
Can't quite get the low outside corner there. It's 1-2. Still 1-2 as he fouls it away. Turned on that one and crushed it. Just pulled it a little foul. Hit hard on the ground to second. To his right, Kemp. And a bit of a high throw that time, but no problem over there at first as they record the out.
Well, he is definitely doing his part out there. You see his line so far. He's keeping his guys in the ball game. He's just not getting any help offensively.
Andrew McCutchen will step in now. He's bounced out and flown out in his first 2 plate appearances. And now the Cubs bullpen will start working here as both a lefty and a righty are up. Here comes the 1-0. Hit sharply on the ground. Throw in time at first for out number 2.
Only 3 strikeouts for him in the ball game, but when you've got that slow stuff, keeping guys off balance,
here we go.
You don't need to rely on strikeouts.
Alonso Castaneda stands in for the 3rd time now as he takes a look at a ball. It's 1-0.
That's a pitch you have to lay off right there. That tight slider busting down and out of the zone. All that can do is tie you up.
And he will get there to make the running play, and that will end the inning. 1-2-3 go the Pirates. They lead it 2-1. Jung Ho Gong will stand in here to start the 7th. EK, it's been a pitching and defense afternoon all throughout.
Get ahead. Stay ahead here.
Neither starter looking like he's ready to blink. Neither one of them looking all that tired just yet.
High in the air out to center field.
You. I got it.
Is there to put this one away, and it takes just 1 pitch to record the first out of the 7th.
Well, good pitch there to get the out. And looking ahead, he's due to lead off the next half inning, so in all likelihood, this could be the end of the line for him on the mound.
Josh Harrison will come forward now. He has flied out and singled so far.
We got one here.
Behind on that one, now behind in the count, 0-1. The windup and the 0-1. And this is wide. 1 ball and 1 strike. Can't keep the weight back, and he falls behind 1-2.
All right, come on now.
Fastball, strike 3 called as he couldn't pull the trigger, and there are 2 away. Francisco Cervelli will stride in again, and before he takes his cuts here, let's flash you back to the 3rd inning. This was just a solo shot, but it definitely helped get this offense going. Oh, and that one swung through the strike zone that time at 98, 0-1.
This guy's kind of walked a tightrope all game long. He's only thrown first pitch strikes to 50% of the hitters he's faced.
2 outs here, 2 outs.
Pitching a very good ball game.
And he missed with it. It's 1-2.
Well, you know, when you're behind an account like this, it's all about changing your approach at the plate. You got to shorten up a little bit and just look to put the ball in play.
And it's to 2-2 now with the bases empty and 2 gone here in the inning.
And the hope was that he would have chased one of those pitches, but now on 2-2, I don't think you fool around anymore.
And this will miss down low in the dirt, so he's worked it full now at 3-2. Right side and right into the shift. Backhanded. Throw to first will get him easily, and the side is retired. Down in order go the Pirates. They still lead it 2-1. Kyle Schwarber will pinch hit here, and he's the potential tying run. Well, you always hope to get a good outing from your starting pitcher, but this man went above and beyond in this one. He's our top player of the game.
Yeah, I thought he...
Doesn't get much better than this. Afternoon baseball from Wrigley Field in Chicago. Today it's the finale of this 4-game set between the San Diego Padres and the Chicago Cubs. These two should provide some big-time fireworks. The first pitch is coming up. Asensio is in to start things off here as he looks at a called strike. It's 0-1. EK, one-year-old ball clubs. The Cubs, as they take the field here this afternoon, they come in winners of 2 straight and looking to get things turned around in what hasn't been all that amazing a stretch for them. And here's a chance to look at the starting 9 for the visiting San Diego Padres. Eric, who stands out to you?
We got one.
I think the focus has to be on the man hitting third. He's gone deep 5 times in the last 10 ball games. Clearly, he's seen it really well right now.
And there is our officiating crew in this one, calling balls and strikes, Mr. Freddie Ferguson.
Well, Ferg, as he's known amongst baseball people, really does call a good game back there. He might reward a pitcher for a good location every once in a while, but most of his calls, they seem to be spot on.
And with a quick breather here, let's take a look at the Cubs alignment on defense. It's brought to us by Majestic. Any thoughts, Eric?
Well, guys, the last place you want to hit the ball against this team, right field. He won the Gold Glove Award last year. You can go get him with the best of anyone.
And he'll fall behind now to 1-2. Ready on 1-2. It's sharply toward third, but pulled in at the hot corner, and that ends the inning. 3 up, 3 down for San Diego. And now it'll be the Cubs' turn in a scoreless ball game.
Hey, we got
Omar Palacios will stand in. He comes off an 0 for 4 in last night's ball game.
Well, guys, he's really been scuffling lately, hitting under 250 over his last 10 games. So he's going to be looking to turn this thing around sometime soon.
Here's one that misses high. It's 1-1. In there, 1-2 now. Chop foul at the plate. It'll remain 1-2. Here's the 1-2 delivery. Hot shot to third. Dominguez is up with it. Throw to first will be in time, and there's one gone here to start the second.
And it's worth pointing out here with the trade deadline approaching. It's getting to be nervous time for some of these guys. You never know what can happen this time of year.
Hey, one away.
And you look at a fastball that doesn't miss by a whole lot. It's 1-0. Boy, that fastball is just sizzling up there. 1-1.
Right back inside with a fastball. This time, he got the call.
Lifted in the air to right field. And 2 quick outs here in the second.
Batting sixth, second baseman, Corey Spangenberg.
Corey Spangenberg will come forward now as we give you a look at his home and away splits so far this year. Here's the first pitch to him. And he throws the fastball by him here. 0-1.
Well, he's gotten away here early with leaving some of these pitches out over the middle of the plate, especially to start some of these at-bats.
Pitch swung on and hit in the air. And he will get there to make the running play, and that will end the inning. Padres down in order. We'll go to the bottom of the second. No score. Chang-Ho Park.
Come on now, put her in play.
Deuces all around. 2 on, 2 out here in inning number 2.
Hey, have a rip at it up there, huh?
Into the seats, 0-1.
Hey, come on now, big dog. Get your pitch. Hey, let it fly up there, huh?
On the ground to the left side. There is Solarte. And the 2-out threat will not come to pass as the inning is. Cubs strand a couple. We'll move to the third with no score.
Nobody away.
For the Padres,
Derek Norris leads it off here. Bottom third of the order set to go here in the third.
Well, he's faced the minimum so far, and obviously it's still early, but they need to get something going because you can't let this guy settle in out there.
Here we go.
And this pitch is taken on the inner half for strike 1. And that's inside off the plate with the fastball. It's 1-1. Now a swing and a miss, and he's behind 1-2. Very difficult to get on top of a pitch when it's coming in that high.
Darn near impossible when it's coming at you in the high 90s. You just can't get your hands up there fast enough to stay on top.
And another foul ball. A ball and 2 strikes. Here's the pitch. Swing and a miss on the fastball, and that's the first out.
batting 8.
That was quite a nice little battle as we check out the sequence of pitches here. It was a 6-pitch at bat, and as you watch this, you'll see that he wasn't going to go down without a fight. He was able to keep the at-bat alive by fighting off a couple of tough 2-strike pitches, but in the end, finally put away on that pitch right there, 1-2.
1 out, 1 out.
In now is John Jay. As
Here
the
we
first
go.
pitch to him is in there for a called strike 1. Comes into this one at 271. 1 home run and 30 RBIs. And a pitch in the dirt as he lays off. It's 1-1. In for a strike, and he jumps ahead 1-2 now.
And against a guy like this, you're usually only going to get 1 pitch to hit in that bat. Sometimes you might not even get that, so that's one he may want back.
Chop foul over towards the dugout. And he struck him out as well. So the bottom of the order providing little resistance here, and there are 2 away.
Right over the top here with the 4-seam fastball.
Pitcher.
Good drive through the release.
Right.
Just threw it right by him at the letters.
Stepping in now, Colin Ray. As he will take strike one on the fastball here. No balls and a strike.
Hey, come on now. Here we
Swing
go.
and a miss.
No
It's
ball,
0-2. One of the things that makes him so tough to hit, the ability to put his pitches right on the black.
Yeah.
A swing and a miss. That retires the side, and that will do it. 3 up, 3 down, 3 strikeouts. Not too shabby. We've played 2.5. No score on the show. Asensio will get a second shot now. He grounded out to start the ball game.
Number 25.
Really a good at-bat there. Forget getting out, but he didn't see any pitches as well.
Hey, nobody.
Check his swing there. Did he go around? No, says the first base umpire. Ball 1. 1-0 pitch on the way. That evens it up 1-1.
Yeah.
And he comes back with a fastball. 1-2 now. Not much to shout about for either team here as we start the 4th inning. 0-0.
Yeah, I think we kind of knew that pitching might take the upper hand here. Maybe not to this extent, but both guys have really thrown the ball well.
That one misses, and I think a ballpark full of umpires disagrees. It's 2-2. A little late on the fastball, but he's able to spoil that one off, and he'll get another chance. Neither guy willing to give in, and the at-bat will continue. Locked in a good battle. Here comes another one. 3rd foul ball in a row, and this is turning into a pretty good at-bat. Into the windup. Here comes the 2-2 pitch. Fastball is outside. It's full now. 3-2.
Oh, I think he'd be real happy with a leadoff walk. Something just to get things started against this guy.
And he lays off there, ball 4. So the leadoff man is on here to begin stanza number 4. Stepping in, Matt Kemp. He looked to bounce back after striking out his last time up. Watches a fastball right there for strike 1. Hold strike 2 with the letters. 0-2 now.
Yeah, and it doesn't look like he's trying to get a ground ball here. He's coming right after him, trying to get a punch out.
Tries the slider to ring him up, but he lays off 1-2. Now a changeup locks him up as he looks at strike 3 called. 1 away.
Well, this is the 2nd time he struck out so far, and this is a type of ball game where, you know, it's wet out, the field's slippery, it's a little muddy. Who knows what can happen if you just put the ball in play.
Turn two.
One there. Back to Rizzo, and they get out of it here. A double play to retire the side. Around the horn they go. 5-4-3 to end the threat. Back with more of this. Chang-Ho Park gets a chance to swing away, and he'll have a chance to increase his lead if he can deliver something here with 2 gone.
Well, you know, some pitchers flat out just don't like to go up there and swing it. And I get it. Most of them can't hit at all. But, hey, this is an opportunity right here to help your own cause.
Hey, so you didn't drive it here? Hey, here we go. Come on now.
Big swing and a miss at the fastball, and he's behind in the count 0-2.
Hey, give him credit up there. He's going to take his hacks.
Hey, let's go, kid. One time right here.
Hey, come on, big dog. Get your pitch. Nobody better.
Down low, blocked by Norris. And he'll rein it in as the count moves to 1-2. This is in the air out to right. Moving under it, Kemp makes the catch, and that'll retire. Leading off the inning, Omar Palacios.
Leading off for
nobody here, nobody
going here and even this game up.
And right here is an important time for them to climb back into this one. They definitely want to even this one up sooner rather than later.
Fastball, and he's quickly in the hole. 0-2.
He's just working east and west here. He'll be fine if he just stays out of the middle.
And he takes strike 3 called on the fastball. 1 gone. Into the box now, Yonherva Solarte. As the switch hitter will take his cuts left-handed here. Here's a swing and a high
Got room.
Drifting toward the third base dugout. And he'll stay with it to put it away as they get their man here for the second
Now
out.
batting, second baseman.
Corey Spangenberg digs in with his team still looking at a zero in the hit column.
Yeah, they just haven't been able to figure it out yet, but it's still early. We're seeing some pretty good pitching so far in this game.
Tap fouled at home plate.
Nope.
Down and away, it's a ball and 2 strikes.
Good changeup right there, down in the strike zone.
Threw it right past him, a swing and a miss at the gas, and that ends the inning. Derek Norris steps in here to lead off the 6th as the rain continues to fall here.
Number 3.
I'm glad I'm up in this cozy booth with you guys because
come on,
it looks pretty miserable down there to me.
0-1.
Starts him with a good rising fastball there for strike 1. And that's in there as well. 0-2 now. Protecting on 0-2, so we'll do it again. The windup and the 0-2 pitch. And they really bunch him up on that one as he swings and misses for the first out. So another exceptional effort for him on the mound. He's got the shutout working here, as we'll show you the league ERA leaders.
Yeah, and you
One
can
down
find
here,
him
fellas.
one spot off the top. Second in the National League right now. And when you're pitching as well as he is, the scoreless innings just seem to stack up. He's got another good outing going here.
Throw gets him 2 down. Melvin Upton Jr. will get the call to pinch hit here as we'll see what he can do with 2 out and the base is empty.
Hey, we got 2 down now. 2 down.
Right side hit hard. And that's through for a base hit. And the no-hitter is gone. Asensio will stand in, and Steve, with the no-hitter gone now, he's got to remind himself he's still got work to do out there.
Yeah, he sure does. This game is not over by any means. You've got to take any no-hitter thoughts and put those out of your mind and go back to focusing on the task at hand.
Here's the 0-2.
Hey, now we got 2.
A little bit off the outside. It's 1-2.
And that's a good spot for that fastball on 0-2.
That's a ball.
That couldn't have been an easy take.
Tried to shoot the corner and he missed it. 2-2. Grounded back up the middle. And the inning will continue as that's through for a 2-out hit.
Yeah, sometimes after 2 outs, you can let your guard down out there on the mound. But all of a sudden, back-to-back hits have given him a bit of a wake-up call here.
Matt Kemp stands in for the 3rd time now as he takes a look at a ball. It's 1-0.
Hey, we got 2 down,
so
fellas.
now, after very few problems the first few innings, he's got himself... Well, the play's been made, and that retires the side. A golden opportunity to get on the board. Here goes for naught. Back with more of this Thursday afternoon business. The pitcher, Chang-Ho Park, steps up to the plate in a sacrifice situation. So let's see if that is indeed on right here.
Textbook sack situation here, guys.
And they indeed have the pitcher bunting here as he gets this one down. Oh, and he overshoots his first baseman as it's over his head.
Right here, find the ball.
And they won't get him as he's able to advance from first to third on what would certainly be scored a throwing error.
And when a guy is purposely trying to give himself up, you have to be able to take the out. You make an error like that, and that's going to open the door for a possible big inning.
First pitch coming. Here it is. Kevin Smith is at the plate here as he quickly finds himself down a strike. It's 0-1.
And you know what? These days, so many guys are throwing in the high 90s. It makes those mid to low 90s guys look easy. But I'll tell you what, if he mixes his pitches well, it can still be plenty fast to have to deal with.
Swing and a miss, and he's in control. 0-2.
And now this is where you can be just a little bit more selective as a pitcher.
Get your pitch up there. Let's go, baby.
You're looking for the strikeout. You certainly don't have to throw a strike in either of the next 2 pitches. So you got to see if you can get him to chase.
Now a swing and a foul tip held onto behind the plate, and they're lucky he did, as that's an important out number 1.
Number 22, Jason Hayward.
Jason Hayward.
All right, one time.
And they've done a good job keeping him off base at the top of the lineup. He's 0 for 3 thus far.
Yeah, guys, not really providing the spark that they usually hope to get out of him. Maybe he can make something happen right here.
And there's ball 4 now, so the bases are loaded here on the intentional walk, and the force at the plate is in order.
Center fielder number
A.J.
11.
Pollard steps in, working on a 1-for-2 game so far. He's ready. Here's the first
get on
offering.
for us here.
The fastball here as we'll take a look at
Yeah,
ball
rip at it up there, huh?
1-0.
And against a veteran hitter like this, you got to be in that strike zone early in the count. Because the more pitches he sees, the better he's going to be able to time anything you've got.
That one's going to find the seats. Strike 1. 4 runs, 8 hits.
Let's go right
no
here.
errors so far for the Cubbies.
I
No
got 2
offer
on the
on
count.
that one. 2 balls and a strike. Pretty clear the plan is to keep everything away.
And that's smart for most guys, but you got to know your scouting report because this is a guy that can cover the outside part of the plate.
Come on, big guy, one time. Here you go.
He got him, and it'll probably take a base hit now to get that runner across from third. Into the box now for the Cubbies, Anthony Rizzo, as he'll go to work with the bases loaded and 2 away. And that misses inside 1-0. Bases are loaded.
All right,
here, 2
come
down.
on now. One time. Let it fly, buddy.
And he misses low with it, 2-0.
You get the sense he's starting to panic a little bit out there. He's not following through on any of his deliveries, and some of his pitches aren't all that close to
Nice
the
and
strike
patient.
zone.
Get your pitch.
Oh, and this fastball is belted to deep left center field. Does he have enough to get out of here? Yes, a home run. So he promptly unloads the bases with that one. Number 18 for him on the campaign as they've widened this lead to 8 now.
And on the mound, when he got that second out, you had a feeling maybe he's going to work his way out of this. Well, I think again.
Will Myers is set to get us started for the late innings of this one. Into the windup and the pitch. Chopped foul right at home plate. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Swinging a ball line hard towards short. But this is yanked down out there at shortstop for the first out.
Now batting. Third base.
Here we go, guys.
Palacios will try it again. He's grounded out and struck out in 2 trips.
Hey, we got one out here.
Not showing too much so far, but he's got a chance to make something happen right here. See if he can put those other ABs behind him.
That command may be starting to drift a bit. It's 2-0 now.
And you go back to the call on that very first pitch, how important that was. Now
2
instead
balls,
of a 1-1
1 strike.
count, you're at 2-0 with a really dangerous hitter up there.
On a good pitch there, had him stretching to get out there, and it's 2-2 now.
And that has been the comfort zone so far. Big dividends for him.
Still 2-2. No runs, 2 hits, and 1 error for the Padres so far. And he punches out another one, make it 9 for the ball game. So he's still got his shutout working here in the 7th, and with that in mind, we check out the league leaders in shutouts.
Well, it's just business as usual for him.
2 away now,
He leads
2
the
away.
National League in that category. So he can just flat out control a game. He's done that so far in this one, and we'll see if he can add another one to his shutouts lead.
Here we go. Pick it up. Let's go.
Hot shot on the ground is short, and that's through for his first base hit in this one.
Cut hold. Cut hold.
And they're able to keep the inning alive as you check out the numbers on his performance so far. That's just the 3rd hit he's allowed to this point. He's been pretty much in control the whole way.
Corey
Hey, shoot down here.
Spangenberg is in with 2 away as he takes a ball, 1-0. A look here at the hits per side here in the late going. Up top, it's 2-0. And he'll lay the fastball in here to get the count back to 2-1. A runner on first with 2 away. In there, and it's even now, 2-2.
2 balls.
Yeah, that
2
pitch is
strikes.
still up a little bit, but at least this one was out on a corner.
3-2.
But I don't think I'd want to be making a living up there too much.
And this misses here for ball 4. Just the second walk he's issued here into his 7th inning of work. Derek Norris will step in now as his guys look for a breakthrough here with a runner in scoring position.
Two down.
Yeah, and it's been a long time coming. They haven't done anything with their opportunities so far.
Guys.
Maybe this will be the time that they finally crack the scoreboard.
Tries to shave the corner with that pitch, but it's 1-1. Drilled to the right side. Reined in.
He's
on
out
to first, and the Padre threat goes by the boards as that ends the inning.
It's
Padres leave a pair. They're on the Chang-Ho Park will buy himself another at-bat, and in turn he'll get himself a nice little ovation for the work he's turned in on the mound so far.
He's been great. This is an appreciative crowd. They like what they've seen, and I don't
Come on, beat it out, beat it out, beat it out.
He'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is... John Jay will dig in for the third time now. He struck out and bounced out in his first 2 trips.
John Jay.
Hey, no one down here.
And he starts the number 8 hitter with a strike, 0-1.
Well, he started off this way, and he continues on. He's throwing first pitch strikes to 80% of the batters he's faced, and we're late in this ballgame, and that's why he's on top.
Can't keep the weight back, and he falls behind 1-2.
Hey, just you and him. Get him
Still
yourself.
1-2 as he fouls it away. Looking for the strikeout. Here's the 1-2. Line towards center field.
And
a base hit, so the leadoff man is on to begin the inning. Hunter Renfroe will get the call here as he'll hit for the pitcher.
Number 10, Hunter Renfroe.
Lifted in the air out towards left center. On the move is Pollock, but he won't have a play. This is down and into the gap. And they've really got something going here. Runners at second and third to start the inning.
Now batting, number
Asensio
25.
digs in, coming off a single in his last at-bat.
Yeah, and just another simple single to the outfield here would be big for these guys. It could score 2.
Oh, and that one slung through the strike zone that time at 98, 0-1. And this catches the inside corner. Good spot there. It's 0-2. Lays off that time, and it's 1-2.
Hey,
time to be alert for signs of tiring here in the 8th. He's a pitch away from 100. This is hit high and deep out to left. Leaping, and he makes a terrific catch as he bangs into the wall.
Wow.
And they're not going to get him as he's in there to score. Matt Kemp will stand in for the 4th time now.
Hey,
Still
we got
looking
one
for
out
his
here.
first hit of the ball game.
And he's not the only one either. This has been a great pitching performance so far, and they've had these guys chasing
hold him right here. Let's go. Let's go.
Swing and a ball chopped foul right at home plate. Struck him out. And now they'll likely need a base hit to get that runner home from third. Will Myers will stand in now, and he's been kept quiet out of the number 3 hole. Hitless in his 3 at-bats so far. And he gets ahead here with the fastball. Strike 1. Gets on top of one here and chops it foul right at home plate. And he got him. Minimizing the damage at just a run. The inning is over. Omar Palacios will start it off here in their half of the 9th, and no sign of a reliever. They're going to let him try to finish this one off.
Well, he's been brilliant so far, so why not see if he can take it the distance? It just doesn't happen these days very often.
And we kick off the 9th inning with a swinging strike here, 0-1.
Ball inside.
Off the plate and in. It's a ball and a strike.
No one out now.
Ball.
No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike. Over at the knees, and that's the 2nd strike. Hit hard toward the right side. And Rizzo won't get to this one. It's a fair ball. Around first, heading for second now. And he'll get in there standing up with a leadoff double. Sliding into the box, Yonhervis Solarte will swing it from the left side right here. First pitch of the at-bat.
Nope.
Lays off 1-0. And, looked like ball 2 below the knees, but it's ruled a strike, and that evens the count at 1-1.
Ball.
And he lays off for a
2
ball.
balls, 1 strike.
Hey, look back now. Go
missing
on.
right here. He ain't missing by much. Not getting too many favors behind the plate.
Schwarber ranging
Heads
back.
up, heads up, wall.
Still going back. He gets there to make
No
the
runner,
play
no
for
runner.
the first
Cut
out
hold.
of the inning.
Fly ball to left's not going to do you any good in this situation. Look, you got a guy on second and nobody out. If you take this to right field and advance a runner, then at least you've made a productive out. Instead, this is just a waste.
And a great athletic play to get him. Man, wow.
Oh, man, what a terrific play right there. That ball was rolling, and it stayed low, so he had to bend all the way over to make a barehanded grab, then a quick release, a nice throw to first in time to get the runner. You can expect to see that on highlight reels for a couple days at least now.
The catcher, Derek Norris, is in. As the
Hold him right
changeup
here,
to him
boys.
drops
Oh,
in there
one's the
for the
count.
first strike. And this is
No
swung
ball.
out
we
and
got
missed,
two,
so the
two
Padres
down.
find themselves down to their final strike here.
And this battery...
And he gets strike 3 called to end it here, and with that, this one is over.
Well, we talked about how they needed a good outing out of this guy, and he gave them that and even more, finishing off the complete game victory.
One more look at the final line score there to see the great pitching performance that led his guys to the victory. Well, you always hope to get a good outing from your starting pitcher, but this man went above and beyond in this one. He's our top player of the game.
Yeah, he really came through with a dominating pitching performance. You see there, 12 strikeouts, and that doesn't even tell the whole story. That was as good as I've ever seen him pitch.
So that'll just about do it. For Eric Harrow, Steve Lyons, and our entire crew, I'm Matt Vasgersian. This has been a presentation of